Imagine becoming the most powerful person in the world at age 24, with unlimited wealth, zero accountability, and a rapidly deteriorating grip on reality. This isn't fiction. This is the true story of Caligula, arguably the most unhinged ruler in human history. Born Gaius Julius Caesar, Augustus Germanicus in 12 AD, the man we know as Caligula grew up in military camps where soldiers nicknamed him Little Boots. That's what Caligula means. But don't let this cute nickname fool you. This man would become one of history's most notorious rulers, known for acts so outrageous they seem almost impossible to believe. When Caligula became emperor in 37 AD, Romans were ecstatic. Young, charismatic, and the son of a beloved general, he seemed like the perfect choice. The first 6 months of his reign were actually quite promising. He abolished unjust taxes, supported the arts, and built new harbors to improve Rome's grain supply. People loved him so much, they sacrificed 250,000 animals in celebration of his recovery from a serious illness. But that illness changed everything. After recovering, Caligula transformed from a promising young ruler into something else entirely. It was as if someone had flipped a switch in his brain, unleashing a torrent of increasingly bizarre and terrifying behavior. Let's start with the tamer stuff. He began appearing in public dressed as various gods and goddesses, demanding to be worshipped as a living deity. He ordered statues of himself placed in every temple in Rome. But that was just the warm-up act. Caligula's relationship with his horse, Incitatus, showcases just how far he'd strayed from reality. He built his horse a marble stable, gave it a house with furniture and servants, and even planned to make it a consul, one of Rome's highest government positions. Imagine the most powerful empire on earth being partially governed by a horse. His financial decisions were equally absurd. He burned through the entire Roman treasury in just 1 year, spending it on golden ships, ridiculous parties, and massive bridges built for no practical purpose. When he ran out of money, he started executing wealthy citizens and seizing their estates. He even turned parts of his palace into a brothel, forcing noble women to work there to raise more funds. But perhaps his most famous act of insanity was declaring war on the ocean god Neptune. He marched his army to the sea, ordered them to stab the waves with their swords, and collect seashells as spoils of war. Then he declared victory and paid his troops victory bonuses using taxpayer money. His cruelty knew no bounds. At public games, when the arena ran out of criminals to feed to the wild beasts, he ordered his guards to throw random spectators into the arena instead. During dinner parties, he would burst into maniacal laughter. And when guests asked what was so funny, he'd reply, "I just thought about how I could have all of you killed with a single nod." He forced parents to attend the executions of their children and would often have people tortured to death slowly, famously saying, "Make them feel they're dying." He even turned dinner parties into torture sessions, reportedly sawing people's legs off while they dined. His personal life was equally disturbing. He claimed intimate relationships with all 3 of his sisters, appeared in public with them as if they were his wives, and even named his favorite horse as their equal. When his sister and alleged lover Drusilla died, he declared her a goddess and made it a capital crime for anyone to laugh, bathe, or dine with their families during the mourning period. The Romans endured this madness for nearly 4 years. Finally, in 41 AD, a group of Praetorian guards decided enough was enough. Led by Cassius Chaerea, a man Caligula had repeatedly humiliated, they ambushed the emperor in an underground corridor. According to historical accounts, it took 30 sword strikes to finish him off. Caligula's reign serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of absolute power combined with mental instability. His story has fascinated historians for 2,000 years, raising questions about the nature of power, sanity, and leadership that remain relevant today. In just 4 years, Caligula managed to nearly bankrupt Rome, declare himself a living god, wage war against the sea, try to appoint his horse as a political official, and commit countless acts of cruelty and excess. His reign reads like a work of fiction, but every bizarre detail is documented by multiple historical sources. The next time you think your boss or political leader is acting crazy, just remember, at least they haven't made their horse a government official or declared war on the ocean. Yet.